Good morning. Welcome to another walking / reading / productivity sprint. I am very excited for this one because it has actually been since the last time that we did a sprint or a walking sprint that I've actually used my walking pad. So that's been a whole week or 2 weeks actually. So that's pretty bad, and I'm ready to get back on it. We're going to see how this goes because I'm kind of having to set up my system a little differently this time. So just bear with me. But we're going to be walking to Hogsmeade today, which I'm very excited about. My little nerd heart just is beyond itself with excitement. And then after that, I do have a really pretty, just calm ambiance that I'll put on as well. I plan on walking. I think the walking trail that we're going to do is like 30 minutes. So we will do a 30-minute one there, and then I'll switch it over to the other ambiance for like another 30 minutes. So our first sprint is technically going to be in about an hour, maybe a little bit over that. But it's just going to give me some time after working out to actually like calm for a second before I have to go and talk and everything, and then get Piper situated because right now you probably can hear her. She's literally like right back there playing with her tablet because I need to keep her busy for 30 minutes. So anyways, all of that to say, just come along for the ride. It'll be great. And if you're not walking, that's totally fine. Feel free to read. Feel free to work, whatever it is that you're doing, just have at it. Okay. I'm mainly just doing this as a walking sprint. That way you guys can help hold me accountable because I need it. So we're going to be starting to do this every single week for the month of August. I'm basically taking this at a month at a time, trying new things, seeing what schedule works best for me. So next month, or I guess it's this month. Wow. August 1st. Already. Wow, that's crazy. We're basically into the holiday season already. But we're going to be doing these sprints every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. So be there. Come prepared to just, do whatever it is that you want to do. And the walking times will be different. It's just based off of whatever walking trail I find on YouTube. Really is what it comes down to. And then we're also going to be doing regular reading sprints / productivity sprints. You know how it goes. Every Tuesday night as well at 7:30. Sorry for the noise. I'm trying to move my stuff out of the way. It keeps wanting to fall off. Every Tuesday night. So I'm kind of excited about that, but also interested to see how it goes because we do have Piper. Anyways, I'm going to go say hello. Good morning. Good morning, Mom. What are you going to be doing during this time? Are you going to be reading? Or are you going to be working? What are you doing, Mom? Hello, Betsy. Same for you. What are you going to be doing? Are you reading anything? Or are you working right now? What does your day look like? Good morning, Amy Marie. I have a feeling you're probably going to be working. You might do your walking pad though too. Let me know. I'd love to know. And good morning. Glad we're going to do this weekly this month. Yes, I am too. It just kind of got really confusing for me to do this every other month or every other week because then I couldn't. There's just so much going on in our lives that I just could not remember what week we were on. And then I would stress myself out every day. So I figured this month we're just going to try and make this an every morning thing or every week thing. That way I can get used to it maybe. Good morning, friend. How are you? You remember to hydrate and hug the like button. Yes, hydration is big, especially if you're going to be doing your walking pad with me. Wanted to say hi. Hello, friend. You have to take Lola to the groomers. Oh, man. I don't like taking the dogs to the groomers. Is Lola your dog or your cat? I think it's your dog, right? You're going to be reading The Summer of Yes. Everybody is reading The Summer of Yes. And so I'm like, apparently I just need to jump on that bandwagon and actually read this book because everybody's talking about it. I don't know. Good morning, Jules. You're working, but reading people we meet on vacation between calls. That's is that the one by Emily Henry? Am I right? Are you enjoying it? And between calls, man, I would get so lost if I had to do stuff like that. I'm truly amazed with people who are able to read and then work and then read and then work, because I just get so distracted. I can't do it. I can't do it. You're working on sprinting spreadsheet. You are just wonderful. Thank you so much for taking care of all of that for us. It's a huge blessing that we don't even realize is happening sometimes. So thank you so much. You're just the sweetest thing. You're listening to Boys in the Boat on Audible while working on wedding. Wedding prep has consumed my life. Yes, so for those that haven't heard, my brother is getting married in the middle of September, and so we are definitely getting close to crunch time, and we are very involved in the wedding. So there's that. Mom, I hope that you are enjoying Boys in the Boat. We are actually going to be doing hold on a second. I'm like switching gears, so I'm having to remind myself what I'm talking about. Boys in the Boat movie night tonight. If you guys are free, it is going to start. I believe I said it was at 7:30. I'll have to double check that. But all my stuff's being used, so I can't check it just yet. But we'll be doing that tonight, so you'll just find the video or the movie on whatever platform you want to watch it on. And then we will start the movie at 7:30 all together, and then we will discuss and talk on Discord. So if you're not on my Discord, make sure you go and join that, because that's where we will have the conversation. And this is just the regular Discord. This is not Patreon or anything like that. So you'll want to join that. I think it'll be really fun. I'm very excited to watch the movie because I loved the book. The book, oh, it's so good. It's so good. And hello, Hannah, going to be folding laundry, sweeping and mopping floors, and arranging our closet. Well, my goodness, just a little Cinderella. I love it. I love it. Your first time I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen you here before. So it is so nice to have you. This is not my usual type of sprint, but for this month, it will be. Thursday mornings, we're going to do walking sprint for however long, and then it will turn into whatever you need it to be. So you're going to be writing for work and prepping an upload for later. Ooh, girlfriend. I just love watching all your videos. They're so wonderful. Emily Henry. Okay, you're enjoying it. You're about 70%. You're pro reading between work calls. Man, yeah, I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. That I struggle whenever I'm at home trying to read and Piper's here, because she interrupts a lot. And so then I feel like I don't get anything read because I'm confused where I'm at, have to go back, all that stuff. You didn't know you made spreadsheets. I use it all the time now. Yes, she is one of the wonderful, wonderful people who keeps up with that and manages it, and it is amazing. And I'm so honored that I'm on it. Hi, Sam. It's been a busy morning for you, so you'll be popping in and out. Hey, that is okay. I totally understand it. I'm just happy that you're here. Dad and I watched the movie, but we're going to watch it again. Really enjoying the book. Yes, I could have sworn that you had said that you watched it, but I just couldn't remember. So I'm very excited to watch it, and so is Cody. And we're just ready for a movie night. This has been a crazy, hectic week. Let me just go on a little spill for a second. So we're starting homeschool with Piper on Monday. And we had, well, by we, I mean me, I have been spending months trying to find the perfect curriculum for her. And of course, like, I'm an overthinker. So know that about me. And it is a blessing and a curse. And this time it was a curse because I overthought, and I bought some curriculum that was like, oh, this will be great because it's more like a play curriculum, because she's only 4, so I didn't want anything that was super hard or anything like that, but just prepping her. And then so I buy this, and then I start uploading it to where I have to print it. And it's like, for 1 week's worth of lessons, it's like 300 pages. So it's like, okay, that's going to be pretty expensive to do that. But then I started looking through it, and I realized, okay, so the sample lessons that I got for her worked for her, but then the rest of the curriculum was like extremely over her age by like several years. Like, they wanted her to already be writing sentences, and I'm like, no, that's not happening at 4. She barely knows how to write right now, and so then I was stressed because it's like, yes, did I wait till the last second? I did, but I also had to wait until we could afford it. So there was that. So anyways, all that to say, I've been spending this week scrounging, trying to figure out what we're going to do. So we ended up just buying a very I guess, not run of the mill, but just like we bought a good curriculum that was already completely finished and they're going to mail it to me. So we're going to probably be starting a little late, but that's what, if you see, okay, my goodness, I got to get my directions right. That box there, that is full of homeschool stuff. So I've been having to go through that. Yeah. Anyways, so my mind is like, okay, this would happen the last week of July / first week of August, where there's just so much going on. But that's okay. I have a calendar out for you guys. I have a bingo board for patrons. And if you guys haven't seen, as a thank you, because I cannot believe that I'm already at 800 subscribers. Like, guys, you guys are amazing. I literally cried when I saw that. And Cody was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I never thought this would happen. People want to hear me talk about books. But anyways, I made a little bingo for you guys. So feel free to use that, download it, do whatever you would like with it. So that's just a little thank you. I can't do, much more than that. And I'm sorry, I wish I could. But anyways, so it's been a busy week. So I'm ready for a movie night. That was a long spill to say. I'm ready to watch a movie. Okay. The movie starts at 7:30 Central Standard Time. You guys remember that? Vanessa from Read with Dr. B created it. Yep. She's also wonderful. It's been a hot minute since I've been on one of her sprints and I need to go say hi. And we're just saying hello to everybody. Well, whoever made it, I appreciate it. It helps me get lots of things done. Yes, I always have a sprint on. And Cody probably thinks I'm a little crazy. And he's like, babe, you're like always busy. I'm like, no. I put them on, like let it go on the ambiance and stuff. And then I go do other things. And then I come back and pop it, so it's not that I'm super busy. I'm sorry. My dogs are like barking and I'm trying to figure out. Okay, there's someone walking. And hello, yes, saying hello. So every Thursday morning at 11 and then the evening too. Okay, so no. So it's Thursday mornings at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, which might be 11 for you. It probably is 11 for you. And then it is Tuesday nights at 7:30. So every Tuesday night at 7:30, every Thursday morning at 10 Central Standard Time. I'm like trying to make sure I'm saying that correctly. I believe that's correct. Tonight's just a random movie night thing that we're doing. And yes, we're very happy. Hello, Donna. You're a little slow at work today, so hopefully I'll get the chance to finish Tress and the Emerald Sea. It bursts of free time. Oh my goodness. She was telling me that she's finally reading it. And so Donna's my best friend and I gave her my copy and she's had it for a hot minute. And I'm like, you just have to read it. And so she is. And I'm so excited because she's loving it as much as I am. I can't believe it. All right. Congrats. Love that. Thank you so much, Jules. Yeah, it means the world. I mean, you guys are a huge part of that. So thank y'all. And thank you. I feel like I've just been going crazy. And you guys have just been along for the ride. So I love that. Okay. Well, anyways, before we're going to, do some more talking later on, but I'm going to go ahead and get us started with our sprint. And so again, this is just like a 30-minute walking sprint. And then after that, as soon as that video ends, you're going to see me kind of hustle over here and like change some things around and then put a different ambiance on. So ignore the, intermission, I guess you could say. And then we will have about another 30 minutes after that. And then we will come back and we will talk and see like, where's everybody at? What are we doing? What are you guys needing? That sort of stuff. Okay. So let me get everything set up. I'm not going to put a specific time on there because like I said, this is not exactly a 30-minute thing. Anyways, I'll put one up whenever we come back later on. How about that? All right, so let's get going. Hello. How are y'all? Did y'all have a good sprint? I can say that I am tired. It was a good sprint. And I realized as I was, excuse me, as I was getting off the treadmill, I realized that I completely forgot to have my camera still on because I'm trying to I want to show you guys that I'm actually doing my walking, and I completely forgot to do it. So I'm just used to my other sprints where I do turn everything off. So yeah. And then after that, I did not I didn't do any reading during that sprint because I really just kind of wanted to use the walking time to really just kind of have a kind of quiet. I just had the music going that came with the walking trail, but then I usually just use that time. Honestly, it's like prayer walking. So I just pray while I'm walking too. And so I did that. And then Piper kind of played next to me, but I did have a really funny moment. And it was one of those where I was like, dang, it would have been so funny had I had this on camera, which is sad that I'm going to say this because it's also kind of it's kind of sad. But I was walking and Piper let the dogs in, and Phoenix, I don't think you can see her. Yeah. She's over here, but she's an older pup, and she is very much a mama's girl. And so she wants to be right where I am. Jubilee is an older pup. Mm-hmm. But she will come right up to me whenever she comes inside, and she just wants to nuzzle her massive nose all over me and all this stuff. And I don't think she registered because of course she's a dog, so they don't understand that I was on something, and she tried to come and see me, and she came up behind me, and so she stepped on the treadmill, and then of course she falls, and I'm trying to keep my balance and everything. And then she gets up and she's fine, but it was just really funny, and it would have been one of those things that would have been really funny to have on tape, but oh well. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't do any reading or anything. And then during the other 30 minutes, I finished a smoothie, and sorry, I just saw that Piper's going over there with her stool. She's probably going to try. She likes to make herself peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. She's probably going to try and do that. But anyways, yeah. And then I just worked on some stuff that I can't tell y'all about yet, but next Tuesday, hopefully, I have to make sure that all the pieces are in place first. But next Tuesday during my sprint, you guys, if you're there, will get a sneak peek at something that I'm not going to be announcing until the week after, I believe. Or maybe later that week. I'd have to look at my calendar. I don't remember when dates are. So yeah, anyways, so let's check in and see how you guys did. And Susan said that was a great ambiance. Yeah, I really loved both of those. They're both very calm and relaxing for me. And so I love them. I love them. Working on adding readathons to the spreadsheet. Oh, that's so exciting. I am just kind of working or in one this month. And then I'm probably going to take the next couple months off because we will be hosting another mini readathon in November. So you guys be on the lookout for that too. You loved the ambiance. I had a good sprint, got 30 pages read in your book. That is wonderful, Betsy. That is actually making really good progress. So that's exciting. Got a little video stuff done, then a couple hundred words written. It wasn't an awesome sprint, but I think I'm starting to get rolling. That's awesome. I love that, Amy. And also I finished Manslaughter Park this morning. So good. So this is the third in the series, and I can't remember what they call the series, but it's written by Teresa Price, I believe. The first one is Pride and Premeditation, which I absolutely love, and the second one is Sense and Sensibility, Sense in Second Degree Murder, which I actually love even more. And I have to admit, I did not love Manslaughter Park because that is actually my favorite Jane Austen book, which most people hate that book. They say it's really boring, but I love that book. And so it was like the one that was the furthest away from the original. So I was just, yeah, that's okay. I'm so happy that you love it though, Amy. I am. And thank you very much, Betsy. Thank you. Yes, I'm just blown away, honestly. I'm still blown away that we are already here. So thank you so much. Love sneak peeks trying to get your brain engaged. Over halfway through, Boys in the Boat. That's wonderful, Mom. It's wonderful. Yeah, you haven't read Mansfield Park, so that might have helped. I only read Pride and Prejudice. I think so. I think if you have read Mansfield Park and you are a fan of it, then you probably won't like Manslaughter Park. But if you've read Mansfield Park and you don't like it, because like I said, a lot of people hate it, and so then they loved Manslaughter Park because they were like, this was kind of the take that they felt it, or the route that it needed to take in the original. So they loved that, but I don't know why. I don't know why I love Mansfield Park as much as I do, but yeah. Shannon, do you listen at a faster speed? So my mom doesn't actually usually do audiobooks. Unless she's like working, but then I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's only 2 times speed. Took me a while to get used to it. Yeah. But for the most part, I know that like with Wheel of Time, she did most of the reading, just physically reading, well, on her Kindle, but just still physically reading. And it's more than I do. I love to tandem read so much. So I tandem read a lot. But sorry, guys, I still have a terrible cough. I feel fine, but I still have a terrible cough. So anyways, I'm trying to think if there was something I was like, oh yeah, I need to let you guys know. And obviously it wasn't that important because I don't remember any of it now. That's okay. I guess it's not important. So yeah, we're going to, we just had like a brief, like that was very brief break, but, I need to go wash my face. I can feel, it feels gross. I need to go wash it really bad. So I'm going to go do that, but we're going to do another long sprint. I really like to do longer sprints in the middle, like in the daytime, because most of the time we all have something that we need to do for a while. So I'm going to get us set up again. Thank you so much, Susan. That means a lot to me. That really does mean a lot. I appreciate every single one of you guys as well. And I cannot wait to show you guys all the things that we have in store. By we, I mean, it's me, but I also I talk a lot of this stuff out with Cody, my husband, and with my best friend Donna and with my mom, just to make sure, because they're all 3 avid readers as well. So to make sure, is this just something I would like or whatever? So anyways, we have a lot of stuff in store for you guys for the rest of this year, and I cannot wait to share everything with y'all. I just want to say everything right now, but I can't because I have to make sure certain things are in place. But I can say that you guys will for sure want to be at next Tuesday's sprint, because I actually have a lineup of sweet booktubers who are going to be joining me, and I haven't had I'm not mistaken, I haven't had any of them on. One of them may have been, but I just can't remember which date she chose. So anyways, it's going to be really cool. I got to make all that stuff for it, which I'm probably going to do during this productivity sprint because we have a very busy weekend. And so I'm probably not going to get much reading done during these sprints. I'm just going to be very productive. So yeah, can't tandem read, really throws me off. Yeah, because my mom's like, I read faster than they talk. And I'm like, well, that's the opposite for me. So I don't have an issue. You like longer sprints too? Okay. Hi, babe. He's away working, which makes me miss him. Saying hello to him. Hello, son-in-law. All right. Well, I'm going to stop jibber jabbering. We're going to go and get some productivity / reading done, and we will check back in. We're going to do it. We're going to come back at the 30. So it's going to be about an hour and 5 minutes. So hopefully we can get lots of stuff done. I will get everything set up, and I will see you guys back here at the 30. All right, guys, how was that sprint? I always feel like when I come back from them and I'm like talking to you guys, I always feel like I'm probably going to scare some of y'all because it's like all of a sudden a loud noise or something. I don't know. Or you could be like me where whenever I watch them or I have them going on and then they come back, I have it like the volume down just right to where it's like I hear someone talking, but I'm not looking at the screen and I have no idea what's going on. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I got quite a bit done. So I've said it before on another one of my sprints, I think, that I actually have a second YouTube channel. And it is all about saving money and like doing the cash envelope system and things like that. And so like I do fun saving challenges on there. And I used this time to also work on creating some of these challenges that I'll have on my Etsy for that. And that I also give away whenever I get to a certain amount of subscribers and stuff like that. So I was working on that and then working on Discord stuff because I didn't realize until Sweet Susan told me that nobody could access one of the channels for whatever reason. And it was like this super simple fix that I don't even know how it was messed up, to be honest. So anyways, was working on that sort of stuff and made some lunch and just been, that was kind of it. Like, it feels like I didn't do a lot, but I did, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, an hour is just not long enough, but that was a pretty long time. Brain is finally functioning. After lunch, you plan to start The Sisters of Seaview. You've read 13% of Magnolia Palace and will be switching to audio. Loving it. That is exciting. I am very, very excited to read that one. If you guys don't know, this is the book she's talking about. We're actually reading this as our book club pick for our Patreon. And so I'm very excited to read that book. I'm excited for all the books this month, which... excuse me. I was a little shocked by it because, the only one I'm not excited about is the one that I have to read on Kindle, but I'm not excited about it because it's on Kindle. It's not because of the book itself. The book itself looks wonderful. It's called Stalks of Gold. I cannot remember who wrote it, but it has been sitting on my Kindle for a hot minute, and so I have to read it. But I am excited to read that one, just not on Kindle. But okay, I may not have gotten them all, but all the readathons I did are now on throughout August. My goodness. Wow. Yeah, and there's so many readathons every single month. Whenever I first started into BookTube, I genuinely was shocked at how many readathons happen every single month. Because to me, I was like, oh, well, they probably are like, well, this person's doing one, so I'm not going to do one this month. And then, you only have one or two. And then it's like, well, that doesn't make any sense because there are hundreds of booktubers. So if we all waited our turn, it would be years, So are we hydrating? I am. I got my drink right here. You turn the volume down too. Yeah, because I can't listen sometimes to the ambiance, whatever's going on, because I'm working on other things, or if I'm filming or something, then obviously I can't have that going on. But yeah, what did you have for lunch? You did get quite a bit accomplished. Excuse me again. I actually had, I did some salmon, and then kind of made it like tuna salad, but it's salmon instead. So, yeah. I was telling my friend Donna, though, that I have a hard time with salmon because whenever I do this, I do it from the can, and I don't love salmon from the can. And it's great because it does have bones in it, and you are supposed to eat those bones because they're actually really beneficial for you, and they have lots of calcium and things like that. And that's just something that I know, but also in my head, I'm like, we're also always told not to eat bones. And so I just wrestle the whole time I'm eating it, but I'm like, this is going to be good for you. You're going to be so thankful for this later. So yeah, it's always interesting, but I still do it. That was such a great sprint. You got 80 pages read and almost finished with your book. It's so good, and it's making me feel, oh, Betsy, I'm so happy. That's what a lot of people say is at that point in the book, it's like, it's pretty emotional. So I read, what was it called now? Bridge of Clay, and it's written by the same guy who wrote The Book Thief. And The Book Thief absolutely tore me up at the very end of the book. And so I was like, maybe this book will be the same, but it might just be different because they're completely different stories. They have nothing to do with one another at all. And like the writing style is similar, but also different. And I was reading through it, and like, it's a thick book. That thing was a big boy. And so we made it almost all the way through, and I was like, babe, I'm pretty sure this one's not going to be as sad as the other one. And then literally, again, last 10 pages, I'm over there just sobbing again. So those books get me. Those books get me. Yes, thank you so much. Seriously, you are such an asset to the BookTube community, and we just appreciate you. And I wish there was more ways that we could show you that, but we really do appreciate you. And you're flying through your writing finally. Thank you for these minutes. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. I love doing daytime ones, honestly, because I feel like we're all at that point where we're like, okay, we definitely want to get some stuff done. Like we either want to get our reading done, or we want to get whatever we're doing around the house or around work. We want to get that done. And so I don't feel like we all just want to sit and talk for a long time, which is great because I have stuff that I have to get done too, and so I like that that's how the daytime ones are. But at night, I do like to chit chat with you guys a lot more. So sorry if I'm not talking to you guys enough. I'm trying, but at the same time, I'm like, it's like middle of the day, well, maybe not for all of you guys. I'm pretty sure, Susan, aren't you like 2 hours behind us? Something like that. So your day's still kind of starting. You love to share and support, so you're very welcome. Well, thank you. And you have a hard time reading sad books. They stay with me. I know, but if you would just read The Book Thief, Mom, I'm telling you, you would love it, and it would stick with you. But it's good. Like it's one of those that you're not. How do I explain it? It's not like that movie AI that you always talk about, because it is hard to read, but it's like a good hard, like, I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it. That's like literally what I do is explain books. I'm still struggling, but it is such a good book, and you would really enjoy it, Mom. I'm telling you, you would enjoy it, and it'd stick with you in the best of ways. You're listening to Elantris while trying not to die of a heat stroke. Yep, babe. You're the one who needs to make sure that you are hydrating, okay? Because he works outside, and this is trying to show me like our stocks, which I don't do. I'm just wanting okay, so it's 97 degrees here. So it is probably warmer where he's at right now. Okay, he said 95 with 60% humidity. Oh, babe, just be careful. Be careful. Yes, you love that you do morning sprints, because I feel like I read a lot more during the day while my husband is at work. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And nights, it's hard for me because he's home and I want to spend it with him. I totally get that. Totally get that, because it's that's when Cody is home, is at night. And so I love doing the Tuesday night sprints. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love doing them. And as someone who, like, I am home all the time, and Betsy, you can probably attest to this as well. We're home all the time, and we're with our little ones, as you can see back there. But we also kind of want like adult interaction, and so it's really nice to have the Tuesday night ones, because then I get to actually talk to people and like see people and discuss books and things like that. And what is that, Piper? Oh, is that my glasses case? Which I left my glasses at my mom's house, so I've been having a hard time seeing too, which has been great. But anyways, okay, Ren. Yeah, so like Tuesday nights are kind of hard though, because then I'm like, that's, you know, a night that I don't get to spend with Cody. But I am blessed that Cody also likes to be a part of the sprints, so that helps sometimes. And you think you may read in the next sprint the Clockwork Prince with your kiddo. Oh my goodness. I love how much you read with your kids. It is very inspiring, but I really hope that he enjoys that book. You love daytime sprints too. It helps you with work as a freelancer since you don't have set hours or coworkers. The company is nice. Yes, agreed. Sam from A Spark of Sam and I talk about that a lot. Every time we're on a sprint, whenever we finish, we're just chit-chatting behind the scenes basically. And that's what we talk about is like, I feel like we just kind of keep word vomiting and things because we just like to talk to people and like just to have interactions of some sort, but we're all in the same space where we're like, we like to talk to you, but we're going to go get some other stuff done too, you know? And so it's just a sweet spot. It really is. I really enjoy these sprints. Yeah, that's true. You definitely need some adult interaction after spending all day playing with your kids. Yep. Yeah. Whenever I'm, you know, my conversations are the same thing over and over and over again, because whenever we're playing, she has like her set way that she wants to play, and then once we're done with that, then we just start it over again. It's nice to have something that's a little different. So anyways, I'm sorry, I keep coughing. It's bad. Okay, so I can do another sprint if you guys are interested in that. We would do it for like another hour. If y'all want, we can do it, you know, shorter or longer. I really like most of the stuff that I'm going to be doing today. I can do all right here, so I don't have like a set time or anything. And then Cody's gone for most of the day today, so I'm, you know, pretty free. Piper's been acting good. You know, I was a little hesitant of how was this going to go with Piper because I've definitely been like wrestling with whether or not to have like Piper in videos and things like that, because I've noticed that I only ever get dislikes on my videos whenever Piper's involved in them. And I'm not doing that for like, I don't want to, you know, not have her because of the likes and things like that, but I want to, it's a, like, it kind of started making me think more of like, well, should she be a part of it? Is it, you know, considered exploiting her? And like, I'm not trying to, like, it's just, we live in a houseboat and it's really hard to not have her in the videos, you know, that sort of stuff. So anyways, all that to say, apparently I just have a lot to say to you guys today. I didn't know that, but here we are. Okay, so you do want a long sprint. Mom's gung-ho for a long sprint, and you would like to try and finish your book. All right, so you're almost there. So we will do a, we'll do another long sprint. Let me see what time it is. It's 12:43, so we will go ahead and set it for another hour. We'll come back at the 45, and then we will just do a quick little catch up and see where you guys are at. And hopefully, Betsy, you'll be able to finish your book by then. And then, and then after that, we will call it a day, because then we have movie night tonight, which luckily, like, I'm not having to be on the whole time, but anyway, so I will get us all set up. Oh, and you guys are just the sweetest things. Have Piper on anytime, ignore the dislikes. It's true. I mean, Amy, I think she is too. She's pretty precious. And Boo loves seeing Piper. Forget those other people. I agree. And Tress is getting so interesting. Donna, you're going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Okay, so we're going to start another sprint, and then we're going to come back and we'll chit chat and then end the day. So let me get us all set up, and I will see you guys back at the, 45? At the 45. Hello, guys. Welcome back. I hope that was a good sprint for you guys. I am still eating my lunch just because Cody ended up calling, which was great. But it definitely had to focus on other things, which was fine. I didn't do any reading. Piper's just going to get herself a bag of chips. I'm telling you, this girl, she just eats all the time. And she's so independent that she will just go and get it herself, which is cute, but, you know, that's a thing. Anyways, I'm trying to remember where we left off. I got stuff done. If you guys are on the Discord, I went and put in all the books I'm going to be reading for August. And then I feel like all I can hear is her crunching. Piper. Anyways, and then I put a photo in for each of those books. That way you guys know exactly which books I'm talking about. So I spent time doing that, worked on, I'm getting a couple of things printed that I can't show y'all yet, but I'm very excited. So anyways, that's about all I did. And yeah, didn't read anything else. So we're going to figure out where we left off. So Donna said to my mom, "The Book Thief is worth reading, if only for the excellent writing style." I agree. It is one of the most phenomenal writing styles I've ever read. It's so different than anything else I had read, and I loved it. And then my mom said Madison isn't going to let me not read it. It's so true. Honestly, I would say that about like all of you guys. I really wish that I could force all of y'all to read this book, but I also know that whenever I was in school and we were forced to read a book, I hated it. And then whenever I would read the book later or like outside of school on my own, then I loved the book. So I'm not going to force any of you guys to read the book, but I do wish that you guys would, because it's so good. Yeah. And my mom's so funny. Thank you so much for the sprints. Great way to start my day. Looking forward to Boys in the Boat movie night tonight. Yes. I like I said, I really enjoy this sprint, and I'm very excited to be doing this every Thursday this month. You know, as long as there's no unforeseen circumstances. Our anniversary is the last weekend of August. We'll be married 6 years, which doesn't seem like a lot, but also seems like a lot. And so I'm not 100% sure what our full plans are for that. But I wouldn't imagine that it would interrupt the sprint. But that might be the only one that we might end up missing. I'm not sure. But definitely come to the movie night. It'll be so much fun. You read a bit on chapter 7. That's awesome. You guys are making some headway on that. You got a lot of writing done. It was a great sprint for you. Thank you for hosting these. Absolutely. Again, I love doing this. So we'll be doing it again next week. We can't hear her. And even if we did, no problem. Okay, that's good. Because like I said, literally, she's eating pork rinds. And like that's one of the most loud things to eat. It was a good sprint. You got 35 pages read, and I'm so close to the end. So many tears. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that you're enjoying that book that much. I feel like if you can read a book and it actually pulls out these kinds of emotions, that's a big deal, you know, and that's saying a lot about that book and the writing style and the author. And so I am definitely going to be wanting to read that one. But I have so many books, and I have like video ideas, and I really need to be working on those instead of just like reading these random books. But yeah. She seconds. Grandma Susan. Was that the last one? It was. Yes. Only because like I probably could keep doing this stuff, but I really need to do some things that require me to like fully focus and not have to keep checking like the clock and things like that to make sure that I'm not not showing up when I'm supposed to. So yeah, we're going to have to call that the last sprint of the day. But it was a great sprint. This was a great time. Thank you guys so much for just being here with me and keeping me occupied, and, you know, for holding me accountable with my walking. Definitely, that's definitely something that I'm needing. We are working towards becoming a healthier family, and prayer that we will be able to have more children. And so it means a lot. And so this is something that I really needed to do, and I figured you guys could come along with me on it. So that's great. And you're very, very welcome. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day as well. This you needed to read for your net gallery. Really? Okay. Oh, okay. So it's not the Summer of Yes one. You're trying to knock out the 35 books I have on there. Girl, yeah, I finally just had to stop because I was like, I just don't have the time. And I don't like reading on my Kindle. So I had to stop that. Remember to hydrate and like or hug the like button. That means the world, and love the walking part. Yeah, I do too. It's going to take some getting used to. And then we're going to be moving things to the other boat. There's a boat. There's the boat literally through that door, and we own that one too. And we're going to be changing it into my office area because right now I'm just in the living room, as y'all can tell. So we're going to be switching that over here probably next week. And so we're going to have adjustments. So you guys are going to have to work with me. And please let me know if you're like, this isn't working, this doesn't work, because y'all might see things that I don't. You've been trying to find videos like that. And for rowing. Oh, rowing. That would be so fun. That would be fun. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, anytime I walk on my treadmill, I use the walking trails on YouTube. Some of them are hard because... Nice. That's great, Piper. Oh, my goodness. By Courtney Walsh. Yeah, some of them are hard on YouTube and trying to walk because then I trip because my walking and their walking is different. You got approved for it through NetGalley, and I'm behind reading it. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your book, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Thank you guys again. Whoever's going to be at the movie night tonight, make sure that you join the Discord so we can talk on there. I will try and add a link to this video. That way you guys can see it there. And then I'll see you guys on Tuesday night at 7:30 for a reading sprint. All right. See you later. Bye.
Mom!